A multi-platinum, multi-award-winning recording artist, Bad Bunny.
Yeah, he is a heck of a competitor inside the ring as well.
The following contest is a steel. Making his way to the ring from Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 160 pounds, Bad Bunny. From Glasgow, Scotland.
There it is, the steel cage. The unforgiving structure is made to keep the outside interference out and all the action between the competitors in.
Nowhere to hide. These superstars just have to fight it all out in the confines of the cage. And this crowd is more than ready. In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Turning the tables there.
The sprint up the cage is on.
And an inverted atomic drop. Clothesline.
What impact.
Looking to finish this one early. And kicks out at 2.
A 2 count this early has to raise his confidence.
Looking to grind the features off their face.
Right across the top rope.
There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Nice suplex.
Vertical suplex.
Oh, he grew tired of his smug attitude.
Using the rope to their advantage.
Very effective. That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense.
Effective arm drag.
Bad predicament right here. Right across the larynx. He's looking a little off balance. Any words of wisdom for a competitor trapped inside a steel cage?
You must find ways to use the harsh confines and the sheer size of the cage to your advantage. Throw your opponent into, maybe even off of the cage to inflict maximum pain. Make your biggest obstacle your biggest asset.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
This is not going to end well.
He takes a painful fall from the cage.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
He could pin his opponent right here. Getting the shoulder up before 2.
Still in it. Hooked up.
Oh, what a DDT.
Smash.
Oh, I heard a snap. The other end, too.
Oh, look at this.
Driven down, broken arrow.
That could be it. Oh, he kicked out. Wow.
Seated drop kick.
Roddy Piper just getting knocked around.
Let's see what Bad Bunny can do with the opportunity.
Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here. Trying to escape the cage.
Crashing a long way down. And a hellacious fall from the cage.
Oh, that was a devastating fall.
And scissor.
Getting the ref to open the door, looking to escape.
Bulldog plants him.
That's how you done this.
Could do it. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact.
And here we go. He's headed up the cage.
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
And look here, he's making his way up the cage.
And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
This is not going to end well.
And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Counters with an attack on Piper.
There's the sling blade. Basement drop kick.
He may be in a bad way here.
This match has been so back and forth. I think it could still go either way.
Bad body to start.
Will that stop Hot Rod?
Makes the cover. 1, 2. No, that was close.
I can't believe this whole arena's in shock.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall. I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you gotta do a little more to finally finish this. Hot Rod fights back. This is it.
1, 2. And he did it. Big win inside the cage.
Here is your winner, Bad Bunny.
An always thrilling steel cage match. Unpredictable to the very end, but there's the survivor.
Yep, that's what we call a good day at the office.
And your winner here tonight on Late Night is Bad Bunny. He gets it done here on Late Night. Yes, indeedy. We finally got the show out to you here on Late Night. Yes, sirree. Apologize about the background audio, but yes, indeedy. We are live here on GWF Late Night. Piper loses to Bad Bunny in a steel cage match. Reminds me of the days of Saturday night's main event, as Piper met Bad Bunny in a steel cage, and then he had Bad Bunny as tonight's winner. And we go to the Royal Arena, and look who is back in action here tonight. We promised you that Goldberg would be in action tonight. Well, guess what? Goldberg is here on Raw. Yes, he is. He's not alone, though. He's coming with some more people. Who is Goldberg bringing with him? That's the big question tonight. Goldberg is bringing somebody to Raw with him, he said. Who is it? We know Goldberg is here. He will be on Raw. The Raw Arena, I should say, but you know what I'm saying. Goldberg is on the Raw show. He's here. He's in action against this man. Who is it? We haven't seen this man in a very long time. Goldberg will go one-on-one against none other than a man who has not been seen in action in a long time. And that man is the Macho Man, Randy Savage. It will be Goldberg and Savage here tonight. We're making it an epic late night GWF show for you. How about the Demon against the Undertaker? You want to see that one? We might see that one here tonight too, but first, Goldberg and the Macho Man, one-on-one. They will go to war in No Holds Barred. You get to see Goldberg and the Macho Man here tonight. Yes, sirree. As Goldberg is back here tonight on Late Night. Goldberg meets the Macho Man, Randy Savage, on this edition of GWF Late Night. Not Mr. Fuji, but it's Goldberg and Savage colliding here tonight. Mr. Fuji will go one-on-one in old school wrestling. Mr. Fuji. Look at this news. Mr. Fuji will go one-on-one against... He's got a manager for this one. His manager is Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders in the corner of Mr. Fuji as he goes one-on-one against Rikishi. Fuji and Rikishi tonight on Late Night. A huge card here tonight on Late Night, man. We're bringing it to you. We are bringing you a big one here tonight On GWF, very late at night, after the midnight hour on the East Coast, we got Goldberg and Macho Man, no holds barred, kicking us off here as our second match. We continue on here on late night. First Piper and Bunny in a steel cage, now Goldberg and the Macho Man going to war, followed by Fuji one-on-one against Rikishi. What a card tonight. I might be biased because I am the owner and operator of the GWF, but hey, at the end of the day, do you blame me? This is a huge card, and it's very late at night. I know people really are probably in bed right now as we pass the midnight hour on the East Coast, but hey, the West Coasters are out there. Maybe we're going to hit some of them to join us for this show. Let's hope. If not, thanks for joining me on the replay of GWF. As Goldberg is back in action here tonight against the Macho Man Randy Savage. Two huge returns to go one-on-one tonight.
Randy Savage has been called one of the greatest competitors in the history of WWE.
So let's do this.
And you'll get no argument here.
And his opponent from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, Macho Man Randy Savage.
One of the most important superstars in the history of our industry, the Macho Man Randy Savage.
And the Macho Man notoriously intense inside the ring, but extremely giving outside of it. A true superstar in every sense of the word.
Dude, they released Fight Forever tonight, dude. How'd this guy get it early? That's not cool. That was a scummy move, dude. These guys airing Fight Forever. The new video game, he's over there airing it live right now. I'm checking it out, how it's looking, man. Fight Forever, of course, got guys like Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy and Luchasaurus and Miro and all those guys. CM Punk, Dean Ambrose. Yeah, how'd this guy get to play it early, man? Freaking after midnight on the East Coast, and I don't get to play it, but he does? That's not cool, dude. Today we got Macho Man and Goldberg going at it here tonight. Tomorrow night we'll have AEW Fight Forever. Late night, that's right. Huge announcement. We'll be live with AEW Fight Forever. On the card, CM Punk in a triple threat match. Who's he going to face tomorrow night for the AEW World Championship? So tomorrow night, you want to join me here for Fight Forever. The debut tomorrow night. CM Punk on late night goes after the AEW World Championship. Will Goldberg show up in AEW? That's the question. Tomorrow night, you'll have to tune in on late night. But we'll be on tomorrow morning, hopefully, with another show. We hope to get the signal out early tomorrow morning, so we'll see. We're going to do these two matches here tonight on late night, and when they're over, we'll be wrapping it up so we can bring you AEW Fight Forever bright and early tomorrow morning. Because I'm excited to bring it to you. I think the signal will be strong. If it's working at midnight, it should work at 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. We figure people are in bed at midnight here on the East Coast, so hopefully people will be in bed or doing something at 9 a.m. and not using the internet. So we'll see. So if you want my reviews of AEW Fight Forever, I mean, it looks pretty good if you ask me. I mean, from what I could see. And there it is, the Macho Man is just beating Goldberg that quickly. How the hell did he do it that quick? The Macho Man takes out Goldberg. Macho Man comes back with a huge win. And the Macho Man is declaring himself in the title hunt. Who's the Macho Man coming for? That's the question here on GWF.
And control of the situation.
That is the question. Who will the Macho Man come for? You'll have to tune in and find out when we bring you GWF next time. And here it is, Fuji versus Rikishi with Colonel Sanders in the corner of Mr. Fuji. His newest signee is Mr. Fuji as Colonel Sanders continues to add to the list of his group. Man, I can't wait to do a exploding barbed wire match tomorrow, guys. The excitement of AEW is in the air. We should have been live with AEW Fight Forever right now. Instead, we're telling you we'll see you at 9 a.m. tomorrow if everything goes our way. If not, back here tomorrow night at midnight East Coast time, we bring you Fight Forever. As Fuji makes his way down, look at Colonel Sanders, his skipper. He's managing Mr. Fuji.
Gentlemen, I think this one's going to turn into a fight in a hurry, and I cannot wait. A competitor with his share of detractors, but he wants to prove them all wrong here tonight.
Here we go.
And his opponent from the Isle of
But tonight, Rikishi meeting. He is battling Mr. Fuji on GWF. And here we go. This will be the final match of the night, guys. This is it. Fuji and Rikishi will wrap us down on this edition of Late Night. Tomorrow night, you do not want to miss it. We'll begin at 11 p.m. Eastern if we can get the signal out. Hopefully 11 p.m. bell time tomorrow night. But we will try at 9 a.m. tomorrow. If I'm up, we'll see what happens. I can't guarantee I'll be ready to go at 9 tomorrow. Maybe 10 we'll get up and running with it, but we'll see. I will try my best to get you guys matches from AEW Fight Forever as soon as possible here. But meanwhile, tonight, it's GWF still. We'll be back with GWF. Don't worry, we'll be back. GWF is not going away, I promise you that. But Fuji and Rikishi in the ring with Colonel Sanders in the corner of Mr. Fuji. The bell rings. Fuji and Rikishi. Here we go. Rikishi takes out Mr. Fuji. He covers him. One. And he gets two and a quick 1-2 on Mr. Fuji. Rikishi going to have Fuji for dinner here maybe. But Mr. Fuji said he trained hard for this fight. He believes he can defeat Rikishi. We just watched the Macho Man come back and take care of Goldberg. Anything could happen here in GWF. And tonight proved that as Goldberg appeared with the Macho Man, a stunning return. The Macho Man is back and he beats Goldberg here tonight. So you never know what will happen in GWF. That's why you got to tune into these replays. Don't miss them. When they're up, you want to tune in and watch them and sit back and enjoy the replays. So here we go. Rikishi now, what's he doing? Fighting the referee. She's holding him back. As Fuji getting a breather here. Here comes Rikishi. And Fuji gets him with a clothesline. But Rikishi doesn't go down. Now Rikishi going to pound Fuji. Oh boy. The beatdown of Mr. Fuji's about to be really ugly. And he gets destroyed by that power bomb. Rikishi acting like he's a bad man. Here we go. Rikishi continues. But Fuji fighting back. Mr. Fuji takes him down. There it is. Fuji standing up for himself. Mr. Fuji saying he's ready to go to war against Rikishi. And here we go. Mr. Fuji continues. Referee at 7, and they get back in the ring here. Here we go. Mr. Fuji, knowing he has to take the attack to Rikishi. Rikishi just took him down again. And Mr. Fuji basically is mincemeat for Rikishi here tonight on GWF Late Night. Turmoil Tuesday is wrapping down. The cover by Rikishi. He gets one. And a kick out by Mr. Fuji. Colonel Sanders ringside trying to be the new leader for Mr. Fuji. But boy, did he stick him in a fight that's unbeatable. Big Rikishi is his match. And you got to go one-on-one with a monster like Rikishi. How are you going to survive? Fuji doing everything in his power to stay in this fight. He puts Rikishi in the corner, and he charges in on him. Good move by Fuji. Fuji says his confidence in his ability is there, but Mr. Fuji is getting taken to task. But there's a headbutt on Rikishi. Mr. Fuji knows that jiu-jitsu, and he's going to use the low blow to go after Rikishi. A very smart move, and he covers him one. And he gets two. And, oh, Fuji almost stole the match. Rikishi kicked out, though. Fuji had two. Fuji almost took this one. Mr. Fuji stepping up. And look at him go now with the educated feet and the shots. And he uses a high knee on Rikishi. Rikishi has to go to the floor. And Colonel Sanders getting away from him here. He don't want no parts of him. Mr. Fuji now headbutt to Rikishi. And Mr. Fuji, the latest signee of Colonel Sanders, he continues to grow his group here in GWF. And he's been trying to recruit all kinds of people. Who knows who he's bringing next? As Mr. Fuji has taken Rikishi to task with a submission hold. And he's telling Rikishi, tap out and end this thing. Mr. Fuji going to try to get the win here tonight. But there is Rikishi continuing to fight back. And Rikishi now going to catch Fuji, and this could do it. He slams him down with impact. And oh boy, Fuji's up though. Fuji, he got back into it. Look at this, fires Rikishi off the ropes. Can he hit it? No, he didn't score. Now here goes. And now Rikishi and Fuji. Oh, Fuji has got his head taken out. Fuji got his head taken off here. And now Fuji being set up. Here we go. Dropped across the top rope. And I'm sure Colonel Sanders will send Veer Mahan after. Oh, what a hit by Mr. Fuji. He's fighting it out here. We're late into the night here on GWF Late Night. Welcome aboard here on this Tuesday night. And here we go, Rikishi and Fuji battling it out. Mr. Fuji has hung around. Fuji using those special moves. And Fuji trying to put Rikishi up in the air, but no. Rikishi continues to beat up Fuji. He's going to hook him up, and good night, Fuji. Mr. Fuji doing everything he can. There is a chat room. Feel free to join us in it here on GWF Late Night. You see Colonel Sanders is ringside. He's the manager of Mr. Fuji. Here in this fight, if Fuji wisely rolls to the floor. But Colonel Sanders will not get involved on behalf of Fuji. He's letting him fight this fight against Rikishi. He wants to be a fair and square fight. So does Fuji. And here we go. Rikishi continues to attack Fuji. And here we go. Fuji might have wanted help from Colonel Sanders as he's going to get destroyed here. Good night. As Rikishi just destroys Mr. Fuji. Maybe now Colonel Sanders can get involved here. Let's see if the Colonel does something here to help Rikishi. Here we go, Colonel Sanders.
And he gets set back into the ring.
He now is trying to do something here. Big clothesline Rikishi. Rikishi setting Fuji off the ropes. And here we go. Colonel Sanders trying to get the attention of Rikishi here. Here it is. Colonel Sanders doing everything he can, and Fuji able to kick out. Here it is, Colonel Sanders getting involved. He gets in the ring. He knows it was time. He's going to stop Rikishi here. Colonel Sanders doing everything he can. And Colonel Sanders has been ejected. Colonel Sanders is ejected. And Rikishi, oh no, Rikishi is hit. And Colonel Sanders has gotten thrown out of here. And Rikishi has made Mr. Fuji mincemeat. We might have just seen the last of Mr. Fuji in GWF. My God, we might have seen the end of Mr. Fuji as Rikishi has dropped 400 pounds on the chest of Mr. Fuji. And nothing Colonel Sanders can do to save his guy. Oh boy, did Colonel Sanders let Fuji down tonight. As Rikishi celebrates the win on GWF Late Night. And with that, folks, that will wrap it. As much as I hate to leave when we got a great signal tonight, but you know what? Rikishi gets the win. You got to do it for now. I thank you so much for joining me here and watching and the support of the channel. And also, if you're new to the channel and you're checking out this replay, please subscribe. It really helps me here Smash that like button. That also is a big help. And with that, unless we get somebody coming in here from the chat room at this late hour, we're going to say goodnight to you and thank you for tuning in. Be sure to watch all our replays here on GWF, the Beer Man TV channel. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.